Good morning, everyone. This is Friday, November the 1st, 2024. Here we are in November. Man, where is the... And it's still warm today. It's a nice day today. So hopefully this holds up. Anyways, I am in downtown Halifax. We're going to cover the waterfront today. And I'm just looking at this ship out here in the water. Don't know what it is yet for sure. Well, I'm sure we'll find out before too long what it's doing. Anyways, this is Friday, the end of the work week. And that's the ferry there, Dartmouth Ferry, Woodside Ferry. Anyway, I'm going to cover the waterfront this morning. We're going to walk down through here and look at stuff. Supposed to be going to 17 or something like that today, but right now we're at 13. So we got a little ways to go yet to reach our goal for today. Well, you never know when you start down this waterfront what you're going to run into, what you're going to see, who you're going to meet. You never know. So we're going to walk in. There's Peace by Chocolate, a beautiful place. I've been in there a few times. We bought stuff from them. They also sell books, different things like this, and all kinds of stuff. Well, anyways, we'll start walking down the boardwalk, waterfront. I'm not walking those stairs today. I did that 2 or 3 times. We're going to leave that alone today. Okay, you can look up at the if you want. And, looks kind of weird just looking up the stairs. Anyways, I'm going to stay away from there today. Let's go up around the end here. And I don't know if I ever did that or not when I was walking around. You can walk right around the end of it here. Water's quite calm today. A little bit of breeze out of the northwest. It looked like it's, I wouldn't venture to say how many kilometers an hour it was, but it's not too much. I'm going to zoom up on that ship and see if I can figure out what it's doing. Right, zoom up on it and have a look. Whoops. Where'd it go? Because I zoomed up, it's hard to focus on it now. There. I think that's maxed out. Yeah. That's as big as it gets right there. But because of the nature of this, it's... Oops. There. Move it back down. It don't work too well. Too unstable when I zoom way up on it. walking toward the east where the sun comes up. Oh yeah, I was going to go right around this thing, wasn't I? Don't ask me what you call that thing there. I don't know. It's just mirrors and metal. Somebody's idea of modern art, I guess. I guess that's what it is. Look, we're all out of boats today. One boat down there. Whoops, my camera's out of whack here. There we go. Usually we got some boats out there, but I think the tourist boats might be all over for this year, because we are into November now. Remember, we used to come down here in September, even. There'd be tourists down here at this time of the morning. Now there's hardly any tourists down here now. I think I see a cruise ship down there though. Maybe. Where that smoke's coming out of that stack. I think that's a cruise ship. Oh, we'll get a good view of this right here. I love this building. It's got walls on three sides. Just open on this side right here. The part I'm on is open, and it's all the way around there's walls. So you get sheltered from the wind a lot of the time. Unless it's blowing in through here. And that's like a wind tunnel, but I see the flag up there barely moving, so we're not got a whole lot of wind today. So it's going to be really great to walk around and not be battling the wind. You ever notice how many cameras we got now? There's one right up there on the top of that building. They're everywhere. Every place you go, there's cameras pointing at you. I guess it keeps crime down when everybody knows that they're on camera somewhere. But still, I think it's a bit in excess, because like you get on the bus and there's like 10 cameras on there. All this kind of stuff. And now they got face recognition cameras and all this kind of stuff. So I guess it makes people safer, but oh, it's warm here now. The sun's got it all warmed up here. We're supposed to hit 17 today. That's really good. Somebody tooting their horn. I guess he's trying to back up in here. Cisco, they deliver food products. That's probably why he's tooting his horn, to get people's attention before he backed up. Yeah, it's pretty quiet down here now. That's what it's going to be like from here on now through the winter. It's going to be even less than what we see right here right now. It's going to be very few people down here when the cold comes. But because it's warm today, we got a few. Anyways, this is the nature of Halifax when it turns cold. Once we get in November, there's going to be not too many people walking around down here. Most of the tourists have all given up now and gone home till next year. We had a good tourist season though. There's many people here this year. We didn't go too far this summer. Didn't go to Ontario, but we're planning to go in the spring if everything works out. This is the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic right here. There's a sign right here about it. I'll show you. There you go. And those lights would be like on the ship. Everything to do with the ocean and stuff about the Titanic in there and all that kind of stuff, you know. Stuff for kids to play on and amuse themselves with. Look at the bare trees. Wow. Last time I was here, there were leaves on these trees down there. Look down through here now. Wow. I see they still got the double-deckers still taking people around. So there's still some tourists left. Not like it was in the summer, but there's still some. You know what's the last thing to go of summer? It's the green grass. We still have green grass everywhere yet. And the leaves will be all off the trees, and it could be like really cold out. And we still have our green grass until finally it has to be. It kind of wilts then, and then snow covers it up. But that's about our last summer thing to go is our green grass. Want to go out here out on this pier? Okay, let's do that. Maintenance worker doing something down here.
ये सारे अपने इंडिया वाले के बनाए हुए हैं। मैंने अनार से लाया, अनार फट गया, मतलब फटा नहीं, मतलब तो टाई को।
Yes, we do have a cruise ship down there, look. We'll make our way down there eventually. Look how calm the water is in the harbor. You don't see that very often. Some waves in the water, but look at this dock going up and down. That's just from waves, like when the boats come, the ferries come across the water, they create waves. And it works its way down here. Other ships, if they go by out there in the harbor, make these waves. Yeah, that thing's really moving up and down there. Well, Yeah, we got a few people walking around down here today. So happy it's Friday. Friday's my favorite day through the work week. I think everybody would agree with that. Friday's your best day through the work week because your weekend's about to get here. I find the weekend goes a little too fast, but everybody finds that, I guess. You wait all week for the weekend, and just like that, it's gone. But anyways, it's Friday morning, so looking forward to having our weekend. Pretty quiet here compared to July, though. In June, July was busy down here. Oh, look at these dogs coming. Wow, he's got his hands full. Now there's a handful.
That's a handful.
Oh, they're all great.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Here's another chance to look at some trees with the leaves pretty well gone off of them. Look at this. The leaves are almost gone off of these trees right here. And we're looking right up the hill to the Basilica, the back end of it right there. Salt Yard Way is what they call this. I think we're walking around here, this little walkway. Usually I walk on the bridge going in there and down, but I thought I'd take the trail here today. Well, we got at least one cruise ship in. There could be another one, but it's hard to tell yet. But we got at least one. I see something way out on the horizon there. Looks like a ship coming in, but what it is, I don't know. Could be a small craft. I don't think it's near the size of this. Oh, you want to see this thing? I don't know what they cut through this with, or how they did it, but it's a solid rock, and they cut right through it. Yeah, they got tools that can do it, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, we'll get out here and see what's going on here today. Such a beautiful place, though. Even though we don't have many tourists now and it's kind of quiet, it's still beautiful. Especially on a warm day like this. This is like a gift. This late in the year, going to 17 today. That's great. Yesterday was warm too. And there's Pier 21. And you want to know some history about that Pier 21? Pier 21 ended its operation as an immigration facility in 1971. Marked the end of more than 40 years from its opening in 1928. Nearly 1 million immigrants, including refugees, displaced persons, and war brides, passed through the gateway of Pier 21 to begin a new life in Canada. During the Second World War, most Canadians serving overseas left from the same gateway. Today is part of the Canadian Museum of Immigration. So that is where the people that went over to fight in the war left from there too. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of history on that. Just reading this. That ship was from France, right there. And these are the soldiers lining up to get on board the ships. Could have came in on train and got off the train and waiting to get on their ship to go overseas. Okay. Do you like history? I do. I like the history from back in that time, the war time, and even years before that. Great history. Both Canada and the United States had great history back in those years. The music, the famous people, there's just so much history from back in that day. The old radio shows they used to have, oh, I loved them. Don't hear them anymore now. I remember back even in the 70s, you could turn on your radio at night and get some of those nostalgic radio shows. But there's nobody doing it now, I don't think. I never heard any on the radio for a long time. Those were great, like I enjoyed them more than watching TV. Because you could use your imagination what was going on there, and they put the sound effects in and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, the leaves are falling off of that tree today pretty good. Some of them are completely bare pretty well. Let's walk up through here. I'm just walking around today. But I want to walk up through here. And why not, right? Why not walk up through here? I think it's a great idea. Bishop's Landing, Lower Water Street. That's where we are, Lower Water Street, right out there. Something for everyone. Bishop's Cellar. Well, we'll go through here. I don't want to go out on the street yet because we haven't covered everything yet. So we'll go back in here, and I want to see what's opened up in that building behind there. Some new shops are opening there, so I just want to see if anything new is opened. There's a popular spot right there, the Bicycle Thief. Very busy on the weekends, and it still will be because they can sit inside, and I think it might be heated. Yeah, I think it is. On the other side, even the ones outdoors, you got gas flame coming up through your table there. Oh, look at all the bicycles. I never noticed that before. The Bicycle Thief, and this is where he's storing them, right there. They made a Christmas tree out of bicycles. No, is that cool or what? The dock squeaking as the waves bounce it up and down. Hear it? I never noticed that before. I guess because it's so quiet today. It's so quiet today you couldn't help but notice it. Well, there's the new building. It looks like it's completely finished. All the apartments have been finished. Some tenants have moved in. There's still some empty ones up there yet, but you used to have a bridge you walked across right there with all these working on this, but they don't need it now. Yes, they got lots of empty apartments yet, but they could be spoken for. They'll go fast, even though they will be expensive. I don't know how much they're going for, but I know they're not going to be cheap. Right here on the waterfront. We thought these ones were expensive, but those will be even more because they're brand new. It's nice moving into a brand new building. We never did that until the one we're in now. Excuse me. Our building now is brand new. We just were the first tenants in our apartment. So it's really exciting when you get into a brand new apartment. I think they're still working on Vandal Donuts yet. It's not open. The door is open, but okay with this one. Creme something. And Vandal Donuts is right there, but it's not open yet either. I think I can walk on this area out here. It's only cement. Should be able to. Matadora Tapas Bar opening soon. Water Polo tell us the same place. Tapas Bar opening soon. That's Woodside right across the harbor there. Yeah, that ship up there in the distance looks like some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a construction ship, something. I don't know. I can't really tell what it is, but looks like it's going to be used in construction in some way. But I might be wrong. But it looks like some kind of a vessel for that, or a scientific ship studying things. I don't know. Here's the water polo place. That's going to be very popular next summer for sure. But you're going to be able to sit out here in the winter because they got heaters, even this outdoor spot. They got speakers on the sides and they got heaters up underneath to keep you warm if you're sitting outside here in the winter. Let's see, how long have I been at this thing? Oh, that's not long. I got a bit of time yet. Well, unfortunately, the waterfront's not all that exciting today, but it was still nice walking down here. See whatever changes there might be. Look at this lawn. It probably looked like that one time. Here comes one of those harbor hopper things that we always wanted to see it go into the water, but here's one out in the water. I know we're not the only city that's got these. See them in other places as well. So. George's Island in the background. Well, I think the tourists that we see here now got off the ship. Yeah, that'll make things a little busier on the waterfront today. It always helps. It always helps when you get cruise ships in. And it looks like they're just getting off now. It takes a while from the time you come into the port till you're off the ship. It takes a bit of time. But that's what it looks like. It looks like you're just coming off the ship now. Castello Cafe, catering, all-day breakfast clubhouse, soup and sandwiches, pizza, Lebanese cuisine. I guess it must be there. It must be in there somewhere. Oh, right here's the doors. Okay, right here. Castello Cafe. All right. All that sign says, and ships details on back. If we go around the back, we can get the details of the ships that were lost at sea, I guess. Here we are. Okay, no, it's just showing the boats. Maybe these all got lost at sea. Let's see. Destroyers, Athabasca, Fraser, Ottawa. No, these would have been just the destroyers they had. It doesn't necessarily mean they were all lost, I don't think. But they might have been. Yes, they were. Sorry, my throat needs to be cleared out there. RCN warships, that Royal Canadian Navy warships lost between 1939 and 1945. This is how many ships they lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 warships were lost in the Second World War. Yes. Well, I never noticed that before. Well, yeah. So there we have it. We got 11 ships lost in the Second World War. I know our small amount is probably due to the fact that Canada didn't have as many warships as the United States had. They probably lost a lot more because they had more ships than we did. I don't know how many we have right now in Canada. Excuse me. There. I think I'm there now. Okay. Last time I was here, there was a lot of leaves on these trees. Now they're all bare. Well, these are all bare. There's one about to lose its leaves, and this one might have them for a while. Yeah, just depends on what kind of tree and where they are. Oh, somebody's horn going off over there. Yeah, we'll cross right here. Oh. And this is where lower water ends, right here on Terminal Road. walk up Hollis this time. Okay, instead of going down there, I'll walk up Hollis Street. Feels like the wind is picking up a little bit. I saw something on my phone about 75-kilometer winds were expected here. We don't have that yet. I won't be out making a video if it gets 75-kilometer winds, because you wouldn't even be able to hear me. So, we don't have anything like that right now, but it could be coming. I don't remember what it was that was all on there. I just saw I just saw 75-kilometer winds. Could be damaging winds, like shingles and stuff like that off of houses and that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Going across the street, the other side of Hollis. A little nicer on this side, I think. Well, the walk on the boardwalk wasn't too exciting. I didn't meet anybody. I met a man with 3 dogs. But it was still a good walk. Okay, we got our walk signal. They got beautiful houses right here, this whole row. Once they get past this truck, we'll try to show them a little better. Okay. I can take over where I left off here after this truck. There we are, right from the end. Yeah, look at this. I would imagine at one time there was more houses like this right where that is. They probably tore them down and built that building right there. All right, let's go back up the hill. We'll cross the street, go back up the hill, okay? And I'm back on Hollis again. You look at that, I'm at 47 minutes now. Well, if you enjoyed the walk I did yesterday, that will be the video you'll see today on Friday. It was an hour. This one looks like it will be an hour as well. There's still a lot of stuff left from the old city Halifax, but it's slowly disappearing as we make way for new buildings. Some of them are trying to preserve them, and others no. If your building gets designated as a heritage building, then they can't tear it down. They have to get special permission then to tear it down if it's designated. Oh, look at this street with all these leaves. What a beautiful sight. Look at this. So beautiful, eh?
Yeah, very good.
Oh, very nice, yeah. Okay, let's see. I could walk up. Let's walk up the street. Look at the leaves falling off these trees. Wow. It's like a snowstorm, but it's leaves. Leaf storm. That's what it is. It's a leaf storm. Look at it. Oh, such beauty. It really is. It really is. On the piles of leaves right there. Oh, it's beautiful. You know, sometimes I'm walking around and I see buildings like that, and I gotta wonder if that's an apartment on the end there. I wonder what it looks like up there. Or that old building right there. Well, I think people probably live up there. Looks like it would be an apartment. And the university's right over here. Well, we might as well go over, walk up to some of it, at least up as far as the buildings there. 51 minutes now. Now, was this beautiful or what in here? Oh, look at the leaves just dropping dropping like crazy. They're coming right by my head. There's another one. That's funny. We'll cut through here and end up around Queen Street somewhere. Queen and Spring Garden. We can take some shortcuts up through here. I think a lot of people are really enjoying this warm fall we're having here. There's kind of just something beautiful. There's something in the air that makes you say, oh, look at all this beauty that we're experiencing. I'll finish my video off at the public library, okay, which is that glass building right there. But it'll take us a few minutes to get up around. Such a beauty in nature, man. I love it. I guess this just goes up to a sidewalk. We'll try it. Hopefully it works out. Yes, we can take the stairs up and get on the sidewalk. Good. And that building right there is the library. And this is a bicycle path. So I guess we walk out here if we don't want to walk in the bicycle path. That's what we gotta do. We gotta walk out here. Yes. Eventually I'll have to go in there on the bicycle path because that's all there is. No bikes behind me, that's okay. Excuse me. There, I think I'm good. Well, here we are in front of the library. Look at all the bare trees now. Last time I was here, the leaves were falling pretty heavy, but I Actually now about, there might be 30% left. Maybe. That tree there is completely bare. I remember the day they were falling from that tree. So here we are at the library, and we've made it to 57 minutes. Hope you enjoyed walking with me today. Enjoyed this little video. I'm going to go over here where the tables are and finish off my video, okay? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to push that like, and if you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you became a subscriber. And the more subscribers I get, the more successful this channel will be. And oh yeah, the comments, don't forget to make comments, and I will get them all answered. I have to answer a few now that's on my phone, and we'll get all caught up again. And yeah, send me a comment and let me know where you live. If you live Toronto or New York or wherever you live, send me a comment and I'll answer you back. All right? Any other YouTubers out there, don't be shy. Send me a comment too and tell me where you live and you're a YouTuber. Okay? With that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.